What if you learn that all of it is a lie? That everything you're seeing, everything that you're hearing, was designed to direct you a certain way, to pull you away from the things that you need to do to actually see what's happening? Do you realize that nobody's stopping you from being great? That the rule is it's all hidden in plain sight? And the fact that you keep looking this way and your energy is focused this way, and if you're able to pull your head this way and heave up, that all the things would be revealed to you that are hidden in plain sight. You just have to study history to see the patterns in human behavior and know that there's only three things you can control: your thoughts, your actions, and your reactions, which are your emotions. So if you wanted to rule or run the earth or move us a certain way, what would you control? Your emotions, which would mess with your thoughts, therefore controlling your actions. I've been telling people since 2020, thousands of videos, that every time something, boom, happens this way, I give them the logic of what's happening this way. So as you look this way, all the big bankers now and all the government organizations all flip the switch. Went from cryptocurrencies a fraud, it's used for money laundering, you're a criminal if you use it, it's a pet rock, you'll be fired if you trade it, to it's a flight to safety, it's a new way of moving money, it's a way to create an even playing field and a fair monetary system, financial inclusion. Boom, first it was Hawaii, now you don't see any posts around it. Boom, next it's Israel. And while you're doing that, all the countries around the world are working to move us to a digital currency. But how would you move a whole population? Well, Rosie Rios said it best. You need a shock to the system to change consumer behavior. She said that in 2012 when she was told to reduce coin and cash usage. Well, it's kind of hard because there was a plan that was put out by the president back then that turned the printing machine on full blast in a low interest rate environment. So they let that ride till 2020, then boom, the whole world got locked down. A shock to the system. Interesting. So 8 years later, there was a shock to the system that absolutely radically changed consumer behavior, slowed down the flow of money, changed the way you do business, how you interact, how you do work, and how you date, and how you bank. And then they turned that printing machine on full blast, knowing very damn well that it was going to absolutely bury the American monetary system. Now, why would you bury the American monetary system knowing damn well if you turned a printing machine on full blast and print trillions of dollars in a low interest rate environment? Why would you do that unless you knew? Unless you knew in 2023 you were going to war. And you knew based on cyclic patterns that when countries, specifically China, America, and Russia, are in a bad financial position, most countries go to war. Because after war, there's post-war economics, which is changes in innovation and technology, post-war boom era. New government organizations are created like the IMF after 1940, and there's usually a new global superpower. So here's my prediction, not financial advice, what will happen is all countries are moving to a central bank digital currency. You're not stopping it. Some of these cryptocurrencies, the public and private sector are to come together, and some of the biggest cryptocurrencies or blockchain technologies will be working to be the underpinning the financial system within your banking system. Your banks who told you cryptocurrency is a fraud will be custodying your crypto in between 2025 and 2030. The very thing they told you was a crime, they'll now get paid commission to bring your currency in. So when you learn to get out of the Coliseum and you start being more concerned with your family's foundation and financial future than your favorite football team or baseball team going to the playoffs, and you start getting as emotional about building family structure, peace, and a relationship with God as you do about your favorite football team or baseball team, we're in the modern day Coliseum, guys. So once you learn that this happens over and over and over again, you will see that you don't have to repeat the cycle. And there is a group that awakens during every single cycle. It takes one of the worst economic times in the world, spiritually, mentally, and physically, and transmutes that shit into light and transforms their whole family's life. But that path to the light is difficult, so the weak and weary will not follow. So the question I have for you is, are you willing to follow the path of resistance or the path of least resistance? End up in the same cycle as the 99%. Love you guys. Warriors, rise! Get your shit together. Let's go. Just a reminder, I will never proactively DM you. Those are all scammers. I hate that I have to do this on every video. That is not me asking you about your portfolio. I have 2 free resources for you in my description here in my bio. One is a free consultation with my licensed insurance team. We teach people how to insure their wealth. It's very popular now. We've been doing it for 3 years. I've been referring for 3 years, insured for a year, a little under a year. It's called the Infinity Banking Concept, Bank on Yourself, Index Universal Life. Free consultation. We also have a 16-page guide free on how I built my 5 pillars of wealth and blueprint. Those are free resources. Don't send anybody money pretending to be me. I love you guys. Appreciate you. I'll see you on the inside.